They told her she was nothing. They told her she was broken. But when Mara Callahan is rejected by her fated mate and cast out like trash, it's not the end. It's the beginning of something much bigger and far more dangerous than anyone expected. In the world of shifters where fate rules everything and power is written in the blood, rejection is a death sentence, but Mara doesn't die. She evolves. Rejected by Jamin Eve isn't just another paranormal romance. It's a heart-thrashing, soul-burning rise from the ashes tale of one girl's transformation from the lowest of the low to a player in the most elite game of survival and magic. This is not a story about pity. It's about power, about fighting back, about discovering that sometimes the best revenge is thriving when they expected you to fall apart. Mara Callahan is the daughter of the beta in the Broken Hill wolf pack. She's smart, sharp, and stronger than she looks. But in a world where being chosen by your fated mate defines your worth, none of that matters the moment her mate rejects her in front of the entire pack. And not just any mate. Torin, the alpha's son, cold, powerful, destined to lead, the guy every she-wolf dreams of being tied to. He doesn't just reject Mara, he humiliates her, publicly, brutally, and when he does, she feels it like a knife slicing straight through her soul. The rejection shatters her. It doesn't just burn her emotionally, it physically alters her. In the world Jamin Eve builds, the bond between mates is more than emotional. It's spiritual, primal, ancient. Breaking it without consent is a violent act that leaves lasting scars. Mara is stripped of her status. She's mocked. Her own pack looks at her like she's contagious, like her broken bond is a weakness they want no part of. She becomes an outcast overnight, a liability, a reject. But Mara isn't weak. Not really. The pain awakens something in her, a power she didn't know existed. And she's not alone for long. She's taken away to a school that's nothing like Broken Hill, the supernatural. Academy isn't for wolves alone. It's a place for those with rare potential, those who might be more than what their surface shows. Mara enters it broken and full of fury. But she quickly realizes, this academy has secrets deeper than anything she imagined. The students aren't just powerful, they're dangerous. And at the very top of the social chain sit the four males, unreachable, legendary, feared. They don't do friends. They don't trust anyone. And they certainly don't like new girls with rejected marks on their soul. But the moment Mara walks in, something shifts. These guys, Axel, Callan, Angel, and Shadow, sense something in her. Something even she doesn't understand yet. She should be beneath their notice. She should be forgotten. But she's not. She's a threat. Or maybe an opportunity. Mara's power is changing. What was once just wolf is now more. Her body is different. Her energy pulses with something ancient and primal and unknown. She starts to unravel pieces of herself that were buried deep. Bloodlines twisted with lost magic. Secrets locked away since birth. The Academy wants to understand her. The four want to control her. And Mara, she just wants answers. What makes Rejected stand out is its fierce blend of heartbreak and rebirth. Jamin Eve crafts a heroine you root for not because she's perfect, but because she refuses to stay down. Mara is sharp-tongued and guarded, but loyal to the bone. Her journey is about discovering that being rejected by one doesn't mean you aren't chosen for something greater. At the Academy, she's not just tested by magic and battle drills, she's tested emotionally, especially by the four. Each of them represents a different challenge. Axel with his brutal honesty and volatile temper. Callan, calm and calculating, never saying more than he needs to. Angel, the illusionist, beautiful and dangerous. And Shadow, quiet and unreadable, with secrets that mirror Mira's own. They don't want her in their world, but they can't seem to keep her out of it. The slow burn between Mara and the four is electric. It's not a romance in the traditional sense. It's chemistry born from combat, from friction, from watching someone rise when they were meant to stay broken. These aren't heroes swooping in to save the girl. This is the girl making them rethink everything they thought they knew. But Rejected doesn't just dwell in the halls of supernatural politics. Beneath the school lies a darker truth. There are enemies circling. Creatures long thought extinct begin to rise. Prophecies start to whisper again. Mara finds herself at the center of a storm no one saw coming, and the reason Torin rejected her might not have been personal. It might have been survival. As Mara peels back the layers of her past, she learns that her parents might have hidden more than just a normal life from her. She's not just a wolf. She's a hybrid. A blend of supernatural powers that were never meant to exist together. A being that shouldn't be possible, and yet she is. This revelation flips everything. Her rejection wasn't the end of her story. It was the key that unlocked it. The pain of that broken bond didn't destroy her. It sharpened her. It made her dangerous. And now the girl who was thrown out for being weak is the one who could tip the scales in a battle. That's been brewing long before she was born. The pacing of Rejected is relentless. It doesn't give you room to breathe. Each chapter peels back another layer, another lie, another piece of Mara's evolving identity. Jamin Eve doesn't just create a school. She builds a universe with politics, rivalries, forbidden truths, and creatures straight out of myth. The romance simmers without overtaking the plot. Its tension built on power dynamics and emotional scars. By the end of the book, Mara isn't just stronger. She's unstoppable. The Academy might have trained her, the Four might have challenged her, but it's her own inner fire that defines her. She's no longer the rejected. She's the reckoning. And she's coming for answers, vengeance, and a place she can finally call her own. What makes this story unforgettable isn't just the fantasy. It's the emotional punch. Every reader can relate to feeling unwanted, unworthy, broken. But through Mara, we see that pain can be power. That being thrown away can lead to discovering the parts of ourselves no one else saw. That sometimes, the people who reject you do you the biggest favor of all. They free you to become something else entirely, something no one can stop. So if you're ready for a story where the girl doesn't wait to be saved, where magic is brutal and beautiful, and where every rejection leads to a louder roar, then Rejected is the book you didn't know you needed. This is for the outcasts, the underestimated, the ones who rise. Because being rejected isn't the end of the world. Sometimes it's just the beginning.